County, Wisconsin, the Cape Cod of the Midwest.
And fall's a great time to visit. Kylie actually took these pictures when she took a trip to the area last fall.
Absolutely beautiful. Joining us now is Jarosh from the Door County Visitors Bureau. John, great to have you with us here on Mid-Morning.
Good to be with you. Thank you very much.
Just talking about, I grew up in Chicago and lived in Milwaukee for a time, so Door County was for sure the vacation spot. It's where we went.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Pretty convenient for everybody here in the Midwest. Stick out like a sore thumb in Wisconsin, surrounded by Lake Michigan.
Exactly.
All right, so I grew up going to Cape Cod, so I've not been to Door County. What makes the two similar?
Well, I think the fact that it's a peninsula surrounded by Lake Michigan on three sides. We have over 300 miles of shoreline.
Wow.
You know, these charming little waterfront villages up and down the peninsula, 34 named islands, one that people live on year-round. Just a lot of charming waterfront, kind of maritime-themed places.
Really cute shopping, cute little bed and breakfast to stay in.
Oh, fun.
Let's talk about Door County is famous for cherries.
Yes.
Right? Absolutely. But you have a lot of apples in this time of year, of course. It's apple season.
Yeah, apples don't take a backseat to the cherries in the fall season by any means, but we still try to blend some of our apples and cherries, but have about 500 acres of apple orchards, some great pick-your-own opportunities, and lots of really, really tasty apple products this time of year. In addition to cherries. Cherries are available
always
all year.
ready.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen the pie and the donuts, but you got some apple brandy here as well?
Yes, from one of our local distilleries. That's a great apple brandy. They make some great craft cocktails with that. Also, one of our cideries, Island Orchard Cider, does a really, really nice job with their ciders. It's a Normandy style, so more of a dry instead of a sweet that you see in a lot of commercial spots. But they do a great apple cherry cider with cherries from Door County, of course.
A lot of wineries there as well.
Yes, we've got 8 wineries along the Door County Wine Trail, making all sorts of stuff from locally grown grapes, but also blending some stuff with some local fruits grown, cherries and apples as well.
And they're just beautiful to visit, too. I mean, that's part of the allure, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Some really tasty spots. Do some great touring, and you can check out the vineyards, all those sorts of things.
Matt, you're, as the weather expert, it's go time for the leaves.
This is it, right? Things are popping, and you're starting to see some colors already?
Just at the early stages, actually. Probably the middle part of October is when we're going to be at our peak, which is perfect timing in terms of some of the festivals that we've got going on up there this time of year.
You see the map right there, Door County. It's about, what, 5 hours?
Yeah,
from
probably
the Twin
about
Cities?
5 hours from the Twin Cities. Pretty easy drive, too.
Very nice. All right, we love this hollow wine.
Yes, that's a really good one from Door Peninsula Winery. They actually prefer you have it mulled, so warmed up a little bit. Really, really tasty.
All right, what are these donuts?
These are our apple cider donuts. We've got all sorts of bakeries up there that make them. These come from Wood Orchard Market, just north of Egg Harbor. Really, really tasty. They make them on site. I've actually waited for 15 minutes in line for these before because they just can't keep up with the demand.
That's delicious.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Really,
awesome.
really good.
Well, now I get the chance to tell you a little bit more with my mouth full. So that'll be good. We have all the information on Door County and trips and fall kind of activities. WCCO.com/links. You can learn more. Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
We mentioned, Kylie, that you were just there not too long ago.
Last year, and I mean, we hit it actually the week after the leaves were supposed to peak, so we missed all the crowds, but the leaves peaked perfectly.
Nice.
So we got lucked out.
And you brought sour cherries back to me. So.
I did. That's what I brought back.
Nice.